So hey, welcome back to the vlog. I hope your week is going well. I apologize for, well, I've got quite a few things on the go right now to apologize for. I'm hugely stressed right now. I'm going to be posting this video on the 29th, but I'm actually shooting it on the 24th, Thursday the 24th of March. I've got to deal with a whole pile of stuff, so I guess the first thing that I need to apologize is the different format on this camera. I'm using a different camera than this guy over here, and the reason why is because I need something a little bit more mobile to shoot this particular vlog episode with, and this guy wants to always be plugged in. The battery just doesn't work for me anymore. The second thing to apologize for, I guess, is that I didn't have enough time to do all of the writing that's required in order to do a proper highlights video. I suppose I could wing it. There's a bunch of movies playing, lots of theaters in town. So that's not going to happen. I'll get back on track with that next week. Actually, at the end of the week that this vlog will be posted. This week has been just crazy nuts, leading up to a test that I have to take. It's actually my driving exit exam that I have to take later on today, and I'm just stressing out completely for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's a test. Second of all, my driver's license expires tomorrow, the 25th, and the earliest that I could take my exit exam, due to a lot of different circumstances, was the 24th, the day before my driver's license expires. Awesome. And then on top of all of that, there's this. I just don't get it. The last few days have been absolutely gorgeous, spring-like days. Virtually no snow on the ground whatsoever. A little bit of rain, that's okay, but a huge melt-off in the last week or so. The one day where I need to drive safely and have my wits about me while I'm doing this test, and we have a major... The main thing that you're probably asking right now is, dude, you're in your 50s, why are you just doing your exit exam now? Well, let me explain in the other room. .21 gigawatts, Marty! Great Scott! I was a fairly young kid when I first tried to get my driver's license. I was still a teenager. And me and a couple of my buddies signed up for the driver's ed class. It was a night class that was made available through our high school at the time. And I'm sure we joked about pulling a stupid stunt once we all got our driver's license, doing donuts in the high school parking lot. We pulled a lot of really stupid stunts when we would hang out together, skipping school, hanging out at pool halls and arcades, just getting into all kinds of stuff. As it turned out, I didn't get my driver's license. It was just as well. I was a menace on the road. I drove like a pedestrian. My buddies, they did get their driver's license, but neither of them actually survived their teens. And so time went on, and for a lot of years I lived downtown as well as worked downtown, and so I really didn't need a driver's license. In fact, it was more of a hassle. And so just having a driver's license really went to the back of the line as far as priorities were concerned. And it was only a few years ago that it seemed like it was a good idea if we did ever actually need to rent a car. And so that pretty well explains why somebody like me who's in his 50s is just doing his exit exam now. And it's pretty nerve-wracking. Because even though I'm not the menace on the road that I was when I was a teenager, my reaction skills are definitely not as good as they were when I was in my 20s and 30s. So I'm just really nervous about this.
And winter storm continues, Katie. The snow is falling, and so we will see our snow change over to ice pellets later on this afternoon. Filtered ice pellets, and then freezing rain overnight tonight, -4.
hands are killing me after all of that, navigating through all of that sloppy mess. Just so greasy, awful, awful. But now that I'm here, I get to navigate the final road test. I'm not looking forward to this. Even in the best of weather conditions, I wouldn't be looking forward to this. And it's that chunk of concrete right there. The dreaded parallel park. Whoa. I know I'm probably going to hit the curb. I know that I'm probably going to have to readjust in order to parallel park properly. And then with all of this greasy mess that's down, I'm just getting more and more nervous about the amount of skidding and sliding I'm going to do while I'm trying to stay in my lane and hoping everybody else stays in their lane, as we're all kind of trying to avoid sliding around all over the place. But yeah, my hands are just, that Kung Fu grip drive all the way through was just really, really something. Okay, well, I guess this is it. Wish me luck. That was not fun at all. I have to say, 100%, that was not a fun time at all. I did a lot better than I thought I would, though. 2 points off a perfect score? That's not bad at all. And as I was saying earlier, we had gorgeous spring-like weather for the last 3 or 4 days, and then all of a sudden this storm had to happen on this day of all days. But it's done now. I did awesome. Nailed it. So there's one last bit of paperwork that I need to do in order to make my license last longer than tomorrow. And I still have time to do it. But you know what? There's one more thing that I really have to do.